Gentlemen, welcome to Advanced Flight School. I'll be your pilot/guide for this video. If you have no idea how to fly helicopters, I have a video on my channel that will help you out. It has like 1,000 views. I appreciate all the views. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I like making content that helps gamers, so all your feedback is greatly appreciated. I don't have a PhD in PlayStation helicopter controller settings. I don't know what each individual settings does down to an exact science. I didn't write my thesis on helicopter control settings on PlayStation, so in this video I'm just going to show you what settings I have right now. It will help you out when you're actually aiming at targets while you are flying a helicopter. So come over here into your options menu, controller, edit settings, helicopter control settings. Go down to aim. Vehicle aim sensitivity in a helicopter. This is your aim down sight sensitivity. I have mine all the way down to 1 because it says adjust sensitivity of vehicle related controller inputs while aiming inside from inside a vehicle. I think the base is like I don't remember what the base input value is. You can go from I think it's 100 actually. So mine is on 1. I wanted mine on 1 because I wanted to make very, very small adjustments while I'm aiming and flying. Third person field of view. Don't worry about this unless it really makes that much of a difference to you. That's just how much stuff you can see around you. It's like your personal preference. I have mine max. And I don't even remember why I have mine on max. Don't worry about gunner aim sensitivity for the video. This video is not about being a gunner. That's just default on 100. Vertical aim ratio. All the words on the right adjust the vertical aim ratio views at 100%. The crosshair moves the same distance when aiming vertically as horizontally. Lower values dampen vertical input for finer control. Alright, so lower values dampen vertical input for finer control. The way I interpreted that as a gamer who's been gaming for like 30 plus years, pretty much all of my life, I was like, alright, yeah, 100 feels like shit, so I'm gonna keep going down. Because like you start at 100, right? That's your this setting right here. This is your reticle. Just think of this as your reticle in the helicopter. So I was like, yeah, 100 feels like shit. I kept going down. I was playing with this setting for like hours and hours. I have arrived on 75. That is my sweet spot. Your sweet spot may be different because we're all human. We all have like different inputs, what we think is gonna feel good for us while we are playing the game. So my sweet spot might be 75, yours could be like 89. You don't know, you just gotta adjust the reticle. Uniform vehicle aiming. So when you're in a tank, this messes with like your tank aim, like the game like forces your aim to go a certain direction. I have no idea what it really means on like helicopter. I have it turned on. Zoom sensitivity coefficient. The last part of this says the greater the value, the higher sensitivity while zoom. So mine is all the way down on 1 because I want to make very, very small adjustments when I'm flying. Then we go down to vehicle aim input curve. I have mine on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Stick input acceleration, I have mine on previous titles. What do these mean? I have no idea. I was telling you earlier, I don't have a PhD in PlayStation helicopter Battlefield 6 controls. I have no idea what these mean. I mean, because ultimately, flying in this game does not feel like previous Battlefields to me anyway. It's like harder to fly in this game. If you are struggling flying and you're still new to flying and you're starting to learn more advanced flying, you could use the settings I have right here as like input these for yourself and adjust as needed. These settings are the most important for a helicopter right here. Vehicle aim sensitivity, just think of that as your ADS. Vertical aim ratio, that is your helicopter reticle in the helicopter, alright? And then your zoom sensitivity coefficient, this is your ADS zoom. 3 most important settings. So once we have those, we're done talking about those, we'll get in the helicopter. If you have no idea how to even fly a helicopter, I thought I have a pretty good video on my channel that will help you out. Alright gamers, do you see my reticle in the helicopter? You see how it looks like a capital letter I? So I want you to find a ground target. We're in a bot server right now. You're gonna aim at the lower part of the reticle. That's with your rockets, alright? I want you to aim at the ground targets and make sure it hits. That's how you know your reticle is where it needs to be. Don't worry about that, we didn't almost just crash and blow up. That never happened. See how it nailed his ass, right? That's the bottom part of the reticle. Slow down the video, pause the video if you have to, watch where I am aiming. Same concept applies to aerial targets. Two birds, one stone, let's go. I've been making videos lately. I'm in my 30s. I've been gaming my whole life. My back is killing me. I'm active duty in the US military. I'm not going to go in depth about that, but we're here playing a video game, teaching you guys how to play video games. Being active duty military is probably also why my back hurts. Doing that most of my life as well. I was a gamer before I joined the military. I'm still a gamer in the military. Nothing changed. It's like if you've seen Pimp My Ride. I was pretending to be a soldier, then I joined to be a soldier so I can soldier while I soldier. Yo dog, we heard you like being military, so we put military in your military so you can military while you're military. I thought that was kind of corny, but fine. Alright, anyway. Practice aiming at ground targets and aerial targets with your rockets, alright? Lower part of the reticle, like I told you. You'll know your aim is like hitting it because it tells you. You get a hit marker. How far you are away in-game does make a difference. So you're gonna have to adjust your reticle based on the distance that you are. Best advice I can give you, like when you know your reticle is right in that sweet spot, go ahead and fire like a burst of rockets. Because think about how that translates to online play, you want to obviously kill the opposing player or players. If you just fire one shot at them, then yeah, you're not really accomplishing much. We'll do it without zooming in. This is just normal ADS. Show you guys some aerial targets again. Non-ADS, just normal cockpit view. I want to find like a human bot target so I can show you guys what that looks like. I saw some earlier on this part of the map. Show you what that looks like with a rocket. Show you where to aim on like players. Same concept. It's more fun shooting at players with the helicopter because like obviously he's gonna kill him quicker. Show you guys on the bots. Same principle where to aim, the bottom part of the reticle. Alright, now we're gonna show you guys the tow missile. I'm not an expert at the tow missile. It has a very, very steep learning curve. We're gonna show you guys hip fire tow missile. Yeah, curve right at the very end. This is why you want your helicopter ADS sensitivity very, very low for the rockets and also for the tow missile. Just doing hip fire shots, so you guys know what it looks like. Got his ass, hit him. Alright, we showed you guys hip fire in the tow missile. Hoping the bots won't take me down. We'll show you normal, just cockpit view tow missile. Overshot it. See how the missile like kicked out? Yeah, that's why it has like a steep learning curve. Like, we're right next to him, but like, you have to be so precise with this. Yeah, I feel like that was like pretty much on him, but the game said it's not. There's a trick I do since like previous battlefields at like the very end of like a missile before it hits, like you flick up a little bit on the stick, which theoretically does like help you keep it on the target. I just feel like these tow missiles are way different than previous battlefield. That we were zoomed in like way too close to aim right there. This is ADS plus zoom. Yeah, the missile is just all over the place. There we go. And like you pretty much like you have to like assume to like when it, how long you're gonna keep it on target too, which is like the hardest part. Like we're pretty much near the target, but that's not good enough. See that? Like, it's pretty much almost direct hit, but it's not. You see the little dot on my screen in the reticle? I'm aiming like a little bit above the target. And you're using your stick pretty much like you're slamming the missile into the target. Yeah, it's like a crazy learning curve. If you're already struggling with flying to begin with, like tow missile is just gonna beat you up. I'm gonna adjust my aim a little bit lower so I can keep showing you guys. Yeah, that was like that small adjustment, just it overshot. I used to be the expert in other battlefields with the tow missile and the helicopter. Yeah, just overshot again. I'll do a hip fire one more time at distance. Pretty much you're like right there. I was putting my nose like pointed at the target. That's the best way I can explain it to you. It's really hard to see. Yeah, where you put your reticle, I was aiming above the target. That makes like a huge difference. You have to find that sweet spot. I think right now, if I'm just like showing you guys, like the sweet spot is like just aim a little bit above the target. I'm either like right next to the target or I have got some hits. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you improve your flying, and I hope this video helped you out. I'll see you on the next one.